in Buddhism, the major issue with death is that it doesn't lead to the cessation of suffering. It's just a short break. It's a momentary transition from one life to another. So if this is a possible truth, if this is another possibility to consider, why would you risk keeping your physical and mental comfort by assuming that nothing will happen after death? Well, certain branches of Christianity say that if you believe in Jesus, you will be accepted into heaven forever. So there's no problem of suffering after death, unless the belief is false. And with annihilation, again, there are no issues with suffering. Whether you're suffering or not, everything will be easier after you die and cease to exist by this definition. So Buddhist thinking is radically different. The very problem Buddhists has is existence itself. And what happens after you die is the continuance of that existence. What happens after? Will you continue? How will you exist? What will the quality of your life be? If you consider the state of annihilation after death, how does anybody know that this idea is true? You are annihilated. You would no longer have any consciousness or perception. How would you be able to confirm to everyone else to come back from death in a state of non-existence and complete non-existence, complete brain deadedness, unconsciousness, without perception, and say that everything finishes after death? So with those near-death experiences people have, they come back and they tell you what happened because the perception is still there. These people are brain dead all of the time, and yet there is perception and consciousness, and they come back and they tell you what happens after death. So in Buddhism, the motivation to end suffering is not the expectation of heaven or the fear of death. The motivation is existence itself, because suffering is intrinsically connected to life.